Hey, how's that essay?
The Cooper and Anthony Show.
Kick ass.
I thought about telling you the story and not tainting it, like not prefacing it with who the people are I'm talking about, but I think you have to know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I have relatives that nobody likes. When I say nobody, I mean literally nobody in my family likes these people. No one talks to them. Nobody invites them to our cousins' clubs. They're not invited to Thanksgiving. They are persona non grata because they're just, listen, just because you're related to somebody doesn't mean they're nice. These people are awful. They're awful. Okay? I haven't spoken to them in years, and I just found out through a mutual family member what they're up to. Here's the latest, and you tell me, is this something that they're doing that is out of kindness, or are they bananas? Are they as terrible as I think they are?
Okay.
Okay, so there are grandparents. The grandfather died. This is this other side of the family. The grandfather died, and the grandmother has dementia. I don't know how bad. I just know I was told dementia. That's all I was told. So this, I'll call her my auntie. This auntie of mine has her son who kind of looks like her father, the grandfather, go hang out with the grandmother and pretend to be her husband because they don't want to tell her that her husband died because she has dementia and they don't want her to be unhappy. So her grandson comes over there on a regular basis. It's not like they see each other once a year. He's over there all the time pretending to be her husband, her dead husband. Is this bananas, or do you think that they're doing something very generous to this woman with dementia? Because to me, I can't even, it seems really creepy that she thinks her grandson is her husband. Like, I can't even imagine the stuff that she must say to him.
This is a whole episode of My Name is Earl, by the way.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a great episode. But no,
this is real. This is happening. This is happening in my stupid family.
Yeah, I don't think this is an issue. I mean, it makes her happy. And it probably makes him happy because she's probably making him soup and sandwiches and things like that grandmas do.
I understand them not wanting to have to remind her over and over that her husband is dead. I'm sorry, he's gone, when she asked for him. And I know that people with dementia mistake family members for other family members. I don't know whether you're supposed to say to them, no, grandma, I'm your grandson, or whether you are supposed to be like, yes, I'm your lover of 60 years. I mean, he goes over there, they watch movies, they hold hands. You know, I mean, he really plays up the I'm your husband thing.
Yeah, but you're making somebody happy.
So you say it's okay because they're making the grandma happy.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably not going to live that much longer. Why not give her some happiness in the last year or so of her life?
Because if she thinks this is her husband, she may say very inappropriate things to her grandson. It's not her son. It's a child, basically. They're asking a child. I mean, the kid's a teenager. I mean, he's not an infant, but he's a teenager. They're asking a teenager because I guess when you have dementia, you not just don't recognize people, but they look like what you thought they looked like when maybe you even think that you're a teenager now too. Like, oh, we're 20. We just got married. You know what I mean? I don't know how old she thinks she is, but she's talking to like a 17-year-old, like she would talk to her husband.
As long as he doesn't have a problem with it and she's happy with it, then fine.
I think the kid was kind of bullied into it by his mother. That's the problem. It's not like he came up with, he's like, you know what? She thinks I'm grandpa. Let me just say I'm grandpa. The mother and father, my aunt and uncle, have conspired to send the 17-year-old over there to pretend that he's the husband. That's the thing. I don't know if he's doing this against his will or I don't know what's going on. The whole thing to me just reeks of, I can't believe I'm related to these people. You would think, honestly, I'm not even joking. Like when I tell you stories about my family and you think less of me, you should, because my family are those people.
If he was an evil bastard, he would be like, Sylvia, why don't we go to the bank and put everything that we have into this person's name. So he could be an evil bastard like that, but he's not. He's just holding her hand and watching a movie. Then he's a good kid, and he's not evil.
I just think it's more weird ass family stuff. This is why am I not surprised this is my family?
But so you have an issue. You have a big issue with it.
Yes, because I think that the kid's being bullied into it, not bullied, but like pressured into it. I don't think this 17-year-old kid really wants to be doing that. That's the first thing. And the second is, I just think pretending that you're your grandmother's lover, if you think about it, that's really, that creeps me out.
It is kind of creepy, but she's happy. Leave it alone.
And by the way, my own grandmother really hated my biological father. We all did. It's okay. So I remember when she was getting older and he would call her after my grandpa died. This is another side of the family. And she said to me, listen, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want him calling me. So I've told him that I have Alzheimer's and that every time he calls, I don't know who he is. So if he mentions to you that I have Alzheimer's, just go along with it. I was like, wait, you told him you have Alzheimer's? Yeah. Do you? No. So when he calls, what do you do? She's like, I go, who's this?
Do we know each other?
I make up names. I'm like, is this Michael? Yeah. she pretends that she has Alzheimer's just to not talk to my biological father. I'm like, wow, I wish I can do that. That's brilliant. I'm gonna do that too. If he ever calls him and it'd be like, is this Donald? Who is this?
Your whole family is screwed up.
They are screwed up.